Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about love and hip hop, Atlanta, but we're going to be focusing predominantly on Sierra and Karlie for today's episode. I don't know, like there was a particular scene, both of them are talking about, being back friends with like people that they no longer speak with. So in terms of Sierra, she's saying that she has been going through a lot emotionally, and she hasn't been getting support from her friends, and she feels like she goes hard for her friends and they don't go as hard for her. And then she alluded to the fact that she was talking about Bambi. I was like, what is she doing? Like, what is she talking about? Like, I don't know. Like, I've kept up so much with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. When the previous season, um, from what I could remember, maybe y'all gonna need to correct me, but from what I could remember, her and Bambi were no longer friends. She said that she will never speak with Erica and Bambi again. So how are you now, saying that you're not getting support from Bambi? Like, y'all are not even friends. You say you're not gonna speak with this girl anymore because she betrayed you. I don't know. Love and hip hop, like, y'all gonna need to come up with better storylines because, like, what is going on? This is crazy. And Karlie tells her that she wants, like, Sierra and Bambi to be friends again, and that sort of thing. And I was just like, oh my god, like, this is crazy. Like, what do you mean you want them to be friends again? I feel like, yes, at times we can forgive people if they have done us wrong in any type of way, but I don't feel like, if you felt like someone betrayed you, why would you want to be friends with that person again? I do get forgiveness, but sometimes you could forgive someone and then love them from a distance without having to be their friend again. That's just what I feel. So I felt like, that was sort of bad advice coming from, Karlie. But, she just, saying what she wants to say, and she is entitled to her opinion. And I don't know, like, it's just craziness. Like, and then Sierra said she hasn't spoken to Bambi in months, which I found was a bit contradictory. You haven't spoken to her in months, so how is she supposed to support you? And then you're out here in the streets saying that you feel like you go extra hard for friends like Bambi, but they don't reciprocate the same behavior. But y'all are not even speaking, baby girl. I'm gonna need you to explain it to me. Like, no, no, no. Like, this is not making any sense. And she goes on this whole spiel of, this whole mess started because of Safari. And, a lot of people, she felt like, Bambi did not stood up for her when the whole, situation came out that, Safari wanted her. And she got a lot of backlash because she didn't tell Erica right away. It could have been many things why she didn't want to tell Erica. Maybe she did not want to hurt her feelings. But for me, whether I hurt your feelings or not, I feel like if I'm your true friend, I'm going to tell you if your man is trying to talk to me. So I do get, people's backlash in that sense. But then, there could have been reasons as to her not wanting to hurt Erica at the time, because Erica was like crazy in love with Safari. She was head over heels for him. She was so emotionally attached to him. So I kind of get, where she's coming from, in terms of not telling her. And I do agree that, Bambi pretended that she didn't know that Safari wanted Sierra. I felt like, she was acting a little bit fake in that sense. She could have said, Erica, this is what, Sierra told me. So that's why I'm like, I'm puzzled as to why she wants to be back friends with her. But I don't know, like, Karlie is like rooting for them to be friends again, which I personally don't believe that's really a good thing in my opinion. And then in the scene we see that Sierra flips the script on Karlie, because Karlie has her side of people that she's not talking to, or her side of enemies, to say the least. So Sierra goes to her, what about you and Spice? Do you feel like you could forgive Spice? Do you feel that you and Spice could reconcile and be friends again? And then Karlie, it sounds like, seems and looks like she just fed up. Like, she doesn't care to reconcile back with Spice or be friends with her again. She goes, oh, I could forgive Spice, you know what I mean, but the issue that I have is that she put her hands on me. And we do see in the previous episode, like, to the point, like, Karlie was like trying so on so many different occasions, to sort of mend her relationship with Spice, and Spice was not having it, even to the point where Spice threw hands at her and tried to, beat her up. So like I don't wrong Karlie. Like Karlie said, like, enough is enough. Like I don't feel like, I've tried and I don't feel like I should try to mend relationships with Spice. Spice has to be held accountable, for putting her hands on me. Like that's not acceptable. And Karlie said that, she feels like if she continues to like chase down Spice or beg Spice, like she feels like she's begging and she doesn't want to do that. And I agree with her. Karlie could be messy. There's no doubt about that. She has her issues as well. But I feel like I didn't like the way that Spice treated her. And I feel like sometimes Spice, I love Spice. I rock for Spice. I listen to Spice music. But Spice sometimes, I feel like she can come off as like, a little bit rough and a little angry at times, not negating from, her talents and, loving her on a whole as a person and as an artist, right? But I feel, and we do see it in this season. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me if you notice that. I feel like this whole season of Love and Hip Hop is about healing and mending friendships. That's what I sort of feel like. But I don't know if this is a good storyline to, come to the forefront, because sometimes when people try to mend relationships and if they don't agree on certain things, because not a lot of people could agree to disagree, sometimes you'll see people starting to throw hands. So this whole storyline that they're sort of crafting of, healing and mending friendships, I don't know if it's going to go well. These people cannot stay calm for a second. They're going to be fighting in no time. Yes, we're here for the drama, but I don't know. Oh, yo. So that was what the whole scene was about. And it's good to see that, her and Karlie have sort of, formed, that sort of friendship and that sort of thing. And then we see, the scene, they agree that, well, mainly Sierra brought for the idea that she's going to try to work on her relationship with Bambi. And then, Karlie should sort of, try to mend her relationship with Spice. But I don't feel like Karlie fed up. Karlie is fed up. Karlie's like, you can say what you want to say. I don't want to mend no relationship. Like, I'm tired of this woman. Like, I'm moving on with my life. You see, she's working on music, doing many other different things. I just personally, in my opinion, feel like she should not mend relationship with Spice. Love her from afar. Keep it cute. Keep it a buck. But don't talk back with Spice. That's what I think. And I think like Spice should continue to do the same as well, right? And not negating from the fact that I love both of them equally. I respect their work, that sort of thing. But they don't need to be friends, in my personal opinion. That's what I think. And I feel like Sierra wanting to reconcile with Bambi, like you were the one that said you're never speaking with this girl again and the friendship is done. Bambi never came out and said she wasn't going to be friends with you. You decided you wanted to close that chapter. So keep it cute and close that chapter. That's what I think, in my opinion. But let me know in the comment section below, what is your opinion on this particular scene? Do you feel that, Bambi and Sierra should be friends again? Or do you feel like it's a wrap? They should keep it pushing? Do you feel like, Karlie should continue to beg Spice to be her friend? Like, it's just crazy, like, out here in the streets. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's a wrap. Let me know what you guys think about the whole episode of this whole healing and mending friendships that they're trying to sort of, throw down our throats. I'm not here for it. Like, just let bygones be bygones. But, we're here for the drama, and let's see how long, these people could pretend this healing journey. Healing is good, don't get me wrong, but let's see how long they could pretend, because there has to be some level of drama with it. And that's what we're here for. Come on now. So, yeah, let me know. That's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Stay cute. Cheers.